Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. We're going to be unboxing and assembling a CR10 S5. This is a very large format printer, 500 by 500 by 500. It's big, it's heavy. Quick disclaimer, as always, my videos are totally unedited. How they are is how they are. Hope you get something out of it. If you do, like and subscribe. The printer's behind me here on the floor. I had shoulder surgery about 5 weeks ago, so there's no way I can lift that big box up, so we're going to do the best we can. I haven't opened it, so we'll get started. Well, this is about taking up all the room I've got in this floor, so we'll just have to do the best we can here. As usual with Creality, it's well packaged, plenty of foam. That's going to be the bed. I have to be very careful on how I do this stuff. I can't risk tearing up this left shoulder again, so I'm going to set this up here. Alright. Sorry for some of the packing getting in the way. This is the base, along with the bed. As you can see, this thing is massive. I will move this camera real quick so I can sit down. Alright, what else do we have? Very well packaged in here. That's going to be our tools and parts and whatnot. Lots of the blue to slide into your extrusion if you want to fancy it up or pretty it up or whatever you want to call it. Control box. Oh, this is going to take up a lot of room. We're going to set that over here to the side for now. Here is the gantry. Try to show it here best I can. We're going to set this right over here, out of the way for now until we're ready for it. I believe that's it. So, it comes in a box, 2 pieces, and the control unit, which has the power supply and the board and everything in it. So, it's going to be very minimal installation. That was quicker and easier than I thought it was going to be. Move this back over here. Switch. Okay. As you can see, it takes up a very large portion of this bed. Let's see what we got in the box real quick. Okay, in the box, USB cable. Got a lot of those. Some documentation. Filament detection function instruction book. Front to back side on how to hook up the filament run out sensor. We'll set that to the side. after sales service card. Show it up here. And then the standard Creality instruction book. Which shows you put the 4 M5 by 25 bolts up into the gantry, install a T-shaped fixing block, which is a side brace bracket that goes on there. Shows you how to put the pretty blue tubing in if you want that, and then shows you how to install the spool holder to the top of the control box. So we have Allen wrenches, nips, a acupuncture needle, binder clips, masking tape. This printer will have a TH3D PEI flex plate on it. Got it sitting over here. Spool holder. We'll use that. Let's see. Looks like some T-nuts, a couple bolts, spare nozzle, spare Bowden tube connector, a couple of the blue clips for that, labeled spare parts, a piece of Bowden, power cord, putty knife, dull. If I ever need to scrape my paint on my house, I'm going to be hooked up, that's for sure. These will be the side braces, the filament holder screws, need those. The filament runout detection, put that up close. Yeah, let's do it up here. So that's the filament runout detection. Injection molded plastic. Thumb drive, a baggie, which is better than the little scraps that's only usable by a 3D pen that you get with a lot of printers. So, which I have several of these rolls up here already. So I will pop the thumb drive in real quick and see what's on it. Looks like it's got the copy of the manual, Creality slicer, version 1.2.3, a troubleshooting PDF, a cat, a dog, and a pig, and then, well, let's back that up. Those are pre-sliced, and then it's got a folder called Model that has Box 3, Quake, Recorder, the Owl, and then it's got a vase shell, vase, monkey, maze 10x10, maze 8x8, Klein bottle, STLs. So, give you quite a bit of stuff to mess around and print with right off the bat. So, and that is what's on the thumb drive. So, let's get this plastic cut off. Slide this up. That is the glass plate. And then you get an invitation to be the next customer of Creality Cloud. Won't be doing that. I'll slide this out a little bit so you can see it. This is just a tempered glass. I don't really want to open the whole thing up, so just try to show you a little bit of it. There you go. Tempered glass. 500 by 500 sheet for the bed, which would be held on with the binder clips that they provided a package of. And this is tape for the bed to go along with this roll, which I won't be using. Alright, as you can see, this is a big beast. Belt feels pretty good. Get this out of the way. Get some tools out here. Let's see, what kind of nippers we got today. Another pair of blue nippers. Good deal. Everybody can use more nippers. So it's like about a dozen zip ties, Allen wrenches and tools, acupuncture needle over there, parts bag, get that opened up. Two side braces, thin stop, four screws, three of these little thumb screws. There's three of those. And of course your standard wrench to adjust your eccentrics, a screwdriver, and assorted Allen wrenches. So, get out of here, go on. It's my dog. Oh. Get this ready to go. I don't have full reach or anything in this arm yet, so just have to bear with me on some of this a little bit. But I've had this sitting here for a little while. Because of my surgery, I couldn't do anything. They just let me take my brace off this week. I'll start therapy to start regaining motion and strength. I'm expecting next week. I told them I had to get my COVID shots before I was going into one of them therapy places because they don't clean, or I'm not very impressed with them. So I actually got my second COVID shot this morning. So don't know how well that's going to do, but a lot of people don't believe in it, but I feel peace of mind safer that I've got it. I have other health issues, so I have been very wary. I am one of those people that wears their mask out in public everywhere I go. Better safe than sorry. Why risk it? And after a year, it's pretty much second nature. I don't even think about it. So, set this like this. I'm going to leave those in for now while I turn this. So I am not going to try to flip this up on its side. I am going to turn this like so that I can easily get to these screws underneath. It's the only way I'm going to be able to do this, because right now picking this up, probably not the best plan. I know I'm going to have to at some point, so. Hey, it bounces. So you basically have 4 bolts to hold together, and then the side braces. Hook everything up, and then it's kind of pretty much assembled for the most part. Oh, this thing's big. There are upgrades recommended for these printers. Like I said, I'm going to be putting a TH3D PEI spring steel sheet on here with a magnet. I have them on virtually all of my printers, except for my resin and my Delta. They work amazing. I recommend them for any application that they make one that it fits. They just make your life so much easier. It will get a easy ABL as well. I've got that here. At some point I will probably upgrade this to a 32-bit board. Takes a lot of room. The biggest downfall on this printer, from everything that I've read and researched it before I decided that I wanted one, I wanted a large printer, is the heat bed. This bed is 500 by 500, and the heater on it is 300 by 300 in the center, and it's slow. This is a 12-volt printer, which when I go to 32-bit, I will probably change out the power supply and the thermocoupler and take it to 24 volt. I have ordered a 500 by 500 AC heater for it. It's not here yet. Everybody has really good luck on that, and it takes it from taking forever to heat up to pretty quick, like you would experience on most printers. It is dual Z motor. I don't like the way that's screwing in. It's big. I'm going to go ahead and put this one on while I've got it over here. I am putting the side brace on this one, making sure that all the hammer nuts that they flip. Usually you can put them in pretty loose and then spin them pretty quick, and that will cause them to flip up so that they lock in place. It's really important, otherwise they do you no good. Alright, let's turn this around to finish up this. Go ahead and pull this out. I am taking the end stop off because the TH3D Easy ABL replaces that, and I'll put that on before I ever do anything. We are just going to do the assembly today. Of course, I need some smaller bolts because that takes away some of the spacing. If I have some. Not in that kit. I may have to leave those in there for now. I don't think I have any. Guess I'll leave that on for now. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't hurt anything. We are close to done, actually. I believe this takes about 36 inches of space to be able to function. So basically 3 feet with your bed travel. So if you're thinking about one, really look at your space. Like, it will not fit on my shelves where my other printers are. I actually have a table that I built behind my cameras here just for this printer. 2x4 frame with MDF top. I did not put that on there right. Did I? Maybe. We'll see. Good and tight there. Let me get this turned. Oh my goodness. Next, you're going to have your typical external Creality power supply box. Set that there. Next to us, flip these back behind. Well, that's strange. I'm not seeing any bolts. Well, guess there is. Worry about that in a minute. Okay. So, this is the extruder motor. I know my big head's right in the way of your vision. That can't be helped for just a minute while we're hooking up these cables. That is the extruder and the X. We're just gonna use this for now. Z. Picking up all the stepper motors. One. That's the bed. Y. Z. This side. Okay, that's the filament detector. We have to read on that. We're going to go ahead and hook this up for now. So I won't be using it. Okay, that's pretty much all the wiring except for the filament sensor, and I have to look at how they say to do that. So what did I do with it? So So it comes with one, but it also comes with a board on the end of the wire. So we're going to set that over here for now. They say to bolt it here. I'm not seeing how that goes right now. We'll look at that in a little bit. Okay. What else do I have? Guess we'll go ahead and throw this on. There's a big old piece of glass, let me tell you. That's a big piece of glass. Of course, it's got plastic on it. To one side. Glass has got nice beveled edges on it, so you don't have to worry about cutting your fingers. If you print on glass, just remember the most important thing about printing on glass is that it's clean. Wipe it down. I use alcohol. Works really well. Remember, on any printer, always check and make sure that your voltage is set to the proper voltage for where you live. This is set on 230. Of course, I'm in the United States, so that doesn't work for me. I put it over to the 110. Should be good there. Can't hurt it if it's on 230. You plug it into 110. It's not enough, but it's not going to function. So. That's assembled, folks. Let me bring this camera around. And we will turn it on. With the Creality 3D. CR10 S5 ready. So let's see how it is. Not a quiet printer, I will tell you that much. Of course, you'll want to do cable management, zip tie up all your wires. I haven't done that yet. I want to, like I said, I'm going to change a few things. I'm going to put the magnetic TH3D base on it. I'm going to put a easy ABL on there. Eliminate bed leveling, solid bed mounts. I've got all that sitting here ready to go. Should make it for a good solid printer. I will probably at some point put a E3D V6 on it. I really like them. I've got them on quite a few of my printers, or I may get another Hemera, which is what I run on the Ender 5 Pro over here. I got it. I've had no problems with any gears or anything. It just prints. I basically have it set up to print PETG and TPU on. I have another Ender 5 Pro over here that I print PLA and multiple others. It's getting there. Excuse me. It is quite a ways off the bed. I will go ahead and we'll start the bed to heat up to 60. Now this should take quite a while. Like I said, we'll see what it says. Meantime, I've got to find some screws. Let me see what the instructions say for the spool holder. What screws do those take? Well, it says use the thumb screws. Let me go around to the other side here while that's heating. Y'all keep an eye on that. Oops, sorry. This is a manual focus camera, which works really good for close-ups. Doesn't do so much for glare. That'll work for now. Of course, my dog is sitting over here wondering why I'm talking to myself. Oops, sorry about that. Did not realize I'd kicked that up there. We're up to 39, so it's not moving too bad. Lay down. Go on. I wonder if it had less angle. There you go. A little bit better. Do this real quick. getting there. It's up to 52. Sorry, kind of quiet. I was looking at some of this stuff. $55. I guess it could be worse. Now, I will tell you, the way the bed leveling screws underneath, they are not the easiest thing in the world to get to, especially if you got big hands. I've read quite a few reviews that highly recommend printing some feet of some sort to raise the bed frame up to be able to get your hands in there. Once I put the Easy ABL on there, that won't be an issue because I won't have to ever mess with them. So I will put the solid bed mounts in the Easy ABL on in the next day or two. We will do one of the pre-sliced models on here. Comes with a neck tack 8 gig micro SD card, a little handy dandy reader, SD card slot on the side, it's there. So that means there was some filament in this. This doesn't seem too bad. Maybe enough. We'll see. It is a plastic extruder. I don't know why they don't spend the extra $1 or $2 to go ahead and put the metal on. fixing to hit it. Let's see what's on here. Guess we'll do the pig. See how that goes. Alright. Get that out of my way. Oh, I forgot one important piece. It aired. I forgot. It has the filament sensor. It says error. Check filament. Or change filament. I did not. I meant to, and I did not stick a piece of filament through the filament detection. Alright. Resume print. So we're doing the pig, and it was sliced for a bed temperature of 45 and a hot end temperature of 200. So it's heating up the extruder now. I hope if I don't have to get in there and try to adjust those. There should be pretty close. We'll see. Pretty easy assembly. Like I said, this thing is a beast in size. I don't think I'll ever do one, but if you ever thought about doing a R2-D2, which you've seen on my channel, I've actually printed 2 mini droids now. I've got a little 2-minute video on the first one, and then I just finished up this one, T2. He's got tracks. Pretty cool little guy. These are pretty easy to build, low cost. Once you have your controller, it's about 50-60 bucks for the Fly Sky controller. Receivers are pretty cheap. Servos are cheap. You know, you can build these little guys pretty cheaply. Little purple R2. So pretty neat. Well, here we go. It is loud. Come on. I think it's going to print. It could probably be just a little more squished, but we're going to go with it because they slice everything with a raft. So if you've ever done a raft, they're a pain. I don't like them. If you have to use a raft, you don't have something. Your bed's not set at level correctly. Your offset for your extruder's not correct or something, because you should not have to print a raft. In my opinion. They're kind of a pain in the rear to get cleaned off of. So, but it looks like it's going pretty good. I will change this real quick. Let me get the little tripod cam up here. I don't think it'll kick the bed up. Sorry for the wobbly. Trying to get this down here to where you can see it okay. There you go. You can kind of see it there. As you can tell by the sound, it is loud. A good board will fix that, whether you go with a Creality silent board or, you know, I will probably put a TH3D 32-bit board, the Easy Board Lite. I have it in 3 other Creality printers. It's super quiet, works great. It'll do 12 or 24 volts, so I can leave it at 12 if I want to. We'll just have to see how that goes. Like I said, I will be putting the TH3D PEI Easy Flex board, which you attach a magnet to your aluminum bed, which, as you can see, there's a 500 by 500 3M magnet. Their magnets hold up to the temperature really well. And there is a big piece of PEI flex sheet right there, ready to go on. You slap that baby on there, clean it really good, pull the protective sheet off of it. Best way to go. Print gets done, you flex it, it just pops right off. And as everybody knows, PEI sticks really well. I use the nanopolymer on it. Here, let me put this up here. That is great stuff. I've really gotten to like that way better than using glue or hairspray or any of that stuff that you normally use, or this crazy masking tape that they give you. I guess I'll find some use for that. I don't know what. Oh, and there it popped off the bed. So let's stop the print. So it was not close enough. Let's go ahead and get that pulled out. There we go. So it had started. I thought it was going to be close enough, but it was not. So, but anyway, that shows it's working. All that'll change. I will, like I said, I'm going to put the Easy ABL on here. I'll be working on it over the next couple of days. While it was heating up, I attached a key holder to hold the cables up. If, you know, they're great for keeping cables up out of the way. They're super cheap. You can buy a bag of them for next to nothing off Amazon or wherever you choose to shop from. Anyway, that's it. As you can see, it's a real simple, easy setup. 4 bolts there. Put your spool holder on. Stick your bed on. I did not do a leveling. I just kind of roughly eyeballed it real quick. I had a feeling it probably needed to be adjusted, but since I'm going to be changing all that, I didn't see too much point in spinning that. But it does print. Everything looks good. I need to check my gantry. But all in all, pretty happy. Even with a messed up shoulder, it still went together pretty well. If you're looking for a big printer, you know, they're $7.99 I think right now. Really good printer so far, as near as I can tell. I talked to several people that have multiples of them. They've been very happy with them. They just take up a lot of room. So, but you can print some really big stuff. You don't have to break apart a lot of pieces. Cut them up into smaller sizes. You know, if you're doing any cosplay stuff, droids, you name it. You can, if it's big, you can get it on here. I mean, this after this, you know, they make some big Core XY printers, this big and bigger, but the price just keeps going up. So I shopped around. In my opinion, this was the best bang for the buck without going insane on spending money. I have quite a few printers, so I do spend money on printers, but all in all, initial first blush, I'm pretty happy. Solid. Quick, easy build. Everything went together smooth. Packaging was really good. Creality's really got their packaging down well. I'll do the wire management, make the changes I want to on it, and go from there. So, thanks for watching. If you stayed this long, like I said, my videos are never edited. They are what they are. If I mumble, I mumble. If I cuss, I cuss. These videos, I try not to cuss, but it may slip out once in a while. Like and subscribe if you got something out of it, or just to help me grow my channel. I'm new to this. I'm not trying to make money or anything like that. It's just for fun. I've watched, I can't tell you how many videos on 3D printing before I ever bought my first printer, and since then, if you'll check on my page, you'll see some people that I follow that are really good folks that have a lot more information, are way better at this than I am. I go to their channels and look for stuff when I'm trying to figure something out, if it's just something new or something I have no experience with. So feel free to check them out, like and subscribe to them. They all provide great content. I'm hoping that maybe you got something out of this, or it helps you make a decision on, based on how easy this is to set up, that it could be the printer for you. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Come back and see me again. Goodbye.